Oh, I just realized oh boy. Yeah, I can't really let King off as easy as I would have liked. I'm looking at oh boy.
Oh no. He'll be in 20 minutes, by the way, to see his verdict, so.
Alright.
I'm staying in the one chat because I want to sit here. D. Right. Where did Griffin go? Why did he go back? He's supposed to be. I'm gonna go get him so we can start interviewing him already. We might as well get this going. Gareth, you're supposed to testify already.
Already?
Yeah, what's Pyro?
That is a good question. I've not seen Pyro.
User disconnected from your channel.
Got a tourniquet on me.
The president died.
Oh.
Oh, that.
Okay, let's get up there. You stay here, for sure. You just stay here and hold because there's gonna be no new prisoners in a second. I don't know where she is. Oh, there she is.
Is Pyro not in, by the way?
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
Oh, you have literally made a wall to me, Keith Johnson.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, and Dutch Wonderland. Wait, how did it go?
Well, you can ask the guards that when you get in. Just join in, and then it'll tell you.
Yes.
Probably actually don't know.
Yeah, they probably have no clue.
Maybe they remember.
Alright, Staff Sergeant Griffin. Shall we get started?
Yep.
Alright, so on March 31st, 1945, you were the officer who signed off on a series of charges. Let's see here. Ah, yeah, you were here for this one. Let's start off with an incident involving Private Roy Haverford and a grenade. If you could go into detail on the event, please.
Of course. So the company was marching up to our objective from previous garrison we were stationed at. About halfway down the road, there were some gunshots going off to the right of the road, so the column stopped. As usual, people like MGs, for example, would set up at the front of the convoy and, you know, just sit there setting it up. At this time, I approached the front of the convoy to ascertain what was going on or what the plans were. I couldn't find anybody, but during this time, Roy Haverford, I'm assuming through pure negligence and incompetence, which I'm assuming is due to lack of training, with what I've seen with recent performance, managed to throw a live grenade about 2 meters away from him, injuring me and I believe I noted 2 other people. At the time, I was pretty sure there were more, but I haven't been able to ascertain as their identities.
You wrote up this report, correctly?
I wrote this report, yes.
Okay. It only mentions 2 injuries. Why were you not mentioned in here? As well as any other injuries?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. The injuries to other people I didn't mention because I couldn't get their identities, so I wouldn't be able to call on them as witnesses.
Well, I don't need to be necessarily witnesses, but surely it's worth reporting. So there's a bit of conflicting information here and some issues with reports that I've gotten. What can you tell me about with Bobby Reese and accusations of disobeying orders?
Okay, well, I can follow this on where I left the Roy Haverford thing. So, the column started moving again. The MPs decided they'd stay back away from the active combat for a while. Engagements happened, people moving up. Some people were still. And then me and the MPs drive up. When we drive up, we encounter. Oh, what's his name in this?
Are you referring
Lieutenant,
to? Lieutenant? Never mind.
Lieutenant Lawton,
Yes.
as well as. Give me a second.
I believe you're. Are you looking for Reese's staff sergeant?
Yes, Don Hebrew.
I believe, yeah, Hebrew.
Yeah, so we counted those two, and they both reported that they had been completely unable to reach their squad, and they disappeared quite some time ago. They hadn't been able to find them. They were disobeying orders, refused to stop, and I was told that it was most likely Bobby Reese was in command, if anybody. About 5-10 minutes later, I was able to find the squad, and me and a few MPs went to interview them and question them. During this, they were quite hostile and just sort of denied hearing any of these orders at all, and just said they were continuing with what they thought their objective was.
Could
After
this have
that,
been a communications issue?
I'm honestly not sure. Given their hostile attitude, I don't know if I believe that, but it is a possibility.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to add in regards to that?
Except there, except the fact that he was personally quite hostile, and the rest of the squad, he encouraged their hostility towards us. No.
What do you mean by hostile exactly?
For example, they'd physically stop some of my MPs getting through to, be around me while I'm questioning Reese. They'd be hurling insults at us about our performance in previous actions, things like that. But the physical aspect to it as well
Why
did
would they
cause
be
some alarm.
concerned about performance in previous actions?
That is a good question, and that is why I am suspecting that this wasn't a communication issue, and this was a purposeful action.
But this was directed at you and not their leadership, correct?
Yes, I'm assuming that they were siding with their leadership, who had purposely been disobeying orders by attacking
Well,
the
no.
MPs.
I'm talking about their staff sergeant and lieutenant. I would expect, this was specifically aimed at them, that they would be, complaining about incompetent leadership in that regard for previous actions. That would make sense. I mean, why would they be complaining about the MPs with their performance?
Well, I don't know. They just seem to say we're too brutal, or we.
Not much else. We're just chilling there.
Okay. And I will just stay inside. Goodbye.
Why did I run?
Okay.
Oh no, I'll heal you.
But like, how do I even get out of here? That's the issue. There doesn't seem to be
I don't know how this
opening.
works.
Now. One staff sergeant, Dutch Vanderlink, was arrested and charged with this incident. Can you explain to me the events?
Okay, so after continuing through the settlement, one squad had one platoon. Wait, which is bigger, a company or a platoon?
Company is bigger than a platoon.
Company's bigger than a platoon. Okay, one platoon was tasked with crossing a river, and I went over to that company to ask how everything was going and figure out everything was going. Just talked about everything. While standing there, I was approached by who would have that been? I believe it was Fairy.
There. You have to wake up.
Check full. Oh, you're up! You're up! Okay, good start!
His platoon had been sitting on one side of the street.
Let's not do that again.
But Vanderlind's squad, 1-3, and in the middle there had been a prisoner who from what I've been told, was executed by somebody within 1-3 in broad daylight. The prisoner had just been surrendering after combat, hadn't been engaged himself, just surrendered to avoid the whole thing, and I was told he was shot in the head, point blank.
So it wasn't dark out.
It was not dark yet, no. Not that I remember. It was
So-
getting dark, but it wasn't completely dark.
Did Ferry actually witness this, or did?
Yes, you know, Ferry witnessed this.
I might be able to get him on to testify. I might be able to get him on.
Okay. Lawton also witnessed this, and I believe McMahon also witnessed this.
Because Lawson can't point me to an individual. I would expect an MP.
No, none
to
of them
be
can
able
point to an individual is the thing.
in broad daylight.
Yeah, none of them. They were quite far down the street, and I don't think they saw anything recognisable. All they knew was 1-3 was at the position where they saw us supposed to shoot someone. Now, the reason I put Van der Lint here is because he fully denied responsibility, and I believe he's covering it up. So he is responsible for that action when I have so many witness reports saying it was someone in his squad, though no one's clear on who, executing this prisoner.
Well, unfortunately, I have to agree with you on that sentiment.
Yeah, I went to inspect the body and the hands were behind the head before it fell to the ground. Going to question Van der Lint, he, claimed it couldn't have been them. There was a little vague suggestion it might have been Lauterton's. Lauterton's? I'm really gonna have to brush myself up on these names, fucking hell. Lawton's company, but he was very, very shaky. He didn't seem to quite believe what he was saying either.
Is the platoon leader of 1-3.
Yes.
My understanding is that they were trying to play.
What the fuck?
What? What happened?
User joined your channel.
Man tried to save you.
Hold on. Give me one
yeah.
moment.
Okay.
Sure.
Hello, how's the prisoner?
I think he just
Wait, what?
yeah, I think he literally like punched to like go through the wall and just disappeared.
You guys didn't check if he was outside.
We have.
We did, but like I think he just
We
ran
either
out.
think he
I can't be
phased or
fucked right now.
disconnected.
Like if they're just gonna keep arming through the wall, I can't be fucked to like RP. That is like, oh,
Fucking
no,
go beat him up.
How
He's
many beatings have there been already?
not enough. He's run away. The
He's run
dumbass
away.
has lost
Catch
him.
Catch him
He
then.
he armored through the wall.
Then find him. Chase him.
Go.
You're supposed to watch him.
Go. Are they both gone?
There's only one. We should take your weapon, Bishop. It's in the corner here.
There's two of them.
No, there's only one. Did you just like see him leaving, just ignore it or what?
No, he like I was like doing like Big Show got basically armored, and then I was healing him, and then he like I don't know if he like did like a melee.
I was watching in Zeus. He was gone before Bishop.
No, like that happened after right now. Like he just.
He's probably not gone far. He must be one of the buildings, maybe. Go check that building. I sent Pyro to that building over there.
Okay, I'm gonna have a search round.
Maybe go to the building. Gareth, if you're done with your interview, maybe take your uniform back on and start helping, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not quite done, but I mean,
Nah, they'll be fine without him. There's only one guy. Oh my god, Pyro. Actually, they...
Oh no 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 no!
You might need a gun. Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah. Somebody just got shot. Stop. Shots from that building. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out. Stop. Shots from that building. That building.
Beat them. Do not shoot them.
Watch out, there was gunshots in there.
Alright, well.
Cave Johnson, are you in there?
Absolutely have to. Do not shoot in the body.
Johnson?
Do not kill them.
Cave Johnson, are you in there?
Get out! Get out! I have a weapon!
Surrender! You are literally surrounded. Surrender!
You're not gonna make it if you carry on with it. It's a mutiny. Whoa, shit.
Handcuff him, quickly!
Okay, got him. Handcuff. God damn it.
Where's Pyro?
Just your mandate.
Let me carry this guy outside.
First women MP, she's been hurt.
Good.
It's gonna be fine.
Pyro?
Just let the orc animation go on. He does this.
He took your...
You take care
Pyro,
of
there's some outfit there you can take on until you get your own back. You okay, Pyro?
You fucking shit.
Take off his stuff. Just need this.
So
He stole all your cable ties. Yes.
He killed it. Oh, yeah. Take everything there. Take the weapons first. Get rid of all the weapons on him.
Yeah, can.
Like
Okay,
immediately.
it didn't let me pick up my fucking.
Ow. Please stop hitting.
Put the melee weapon away. If you're not using the baton, put it away.
I got this uniform.
Yeah, can we have a rule against literally glitching with armor glitches through a wall and shit?
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, we guess we can. But the thing is, it does also add that there's something that there's actually something for you guys to even do instead of just standing there for like 50 minutes. Or at least try to let him go outside once in a while to like have some kind of engagement at all. Because currently, all they can do is just wait.
Yeah, exactly.
And this was actually somewhat exciting.
You just need to keep aware.
So the issue was...
Like if you just see them come out, you'll be fine.
He vanished, that's the issue. We didn't even see him cross the road.
Yeah, but that's why you need to watch the cell at all times. And see.
No,
You guys were not watching the cell at all.
No.
Yeah, that's why you need to watch the cell and
So,
see,
no,
hey,
we're
the
trying to
prison's
figure
not there,
out-
what the fuck's going on?
We tried to figure out if he disconnected.
Well,
because
if
he
if his
disappeared.
motherfucker had killed you, he
And
would have been
wasn't
taking a
outside.
death penalty.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna just shoot him right now, but I won't.
I'm gonna need to have a talk about incompetence of my staff at some point.
That's no. I don't think it's necessarily competence. It's also bullshitting from them. So
I'm joking.
Alright,
In game, I
what's
mean.
keep running? Put away from
Shit.
Oh.
Sorry.
Pyro. Where's Pyro?
I've been injured more by adamant.
Then stop
objects
pushing and
and
punching.
other MPs.
Can I
Oh,
get
and
a keep
fish.
running for a baton again?
Well, I guess he's not going out of cuffs. Let's bring him back, I guess.
I will actually need to cuff him when he wakes up. He can't do it while they're unconscious.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't. Not like this.
Yes, you can. Put him down.
Ow.
You look at his hands.
Oh, the hands? Ah.
Always
got
been
it.
on hands.
Did not know that. Thank you. Didn't know you could do it. I'll do it like this, right? Right, come on.
So what is this? Did they shoot you at anyone? Did they shoot at you? You need to testify now. You know that, right?
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, if there's a place that was fine, I'm not gonna fucking
Well, they jumped through. They're very thin, Pyro. They jumped through the window.
Well, they also jump, like, extend or reach their giraffe arms to the other side of the building and grab pictures. Take through the wall, so.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
That, well, next time we do anything like this, right? I'll build you a new prison that's like where they can't go through the walls. I've tested it.
Go.
Yeah.
The issue is just there's no like
Go.
roleplay whatsoever, like,
Go.
with the, you know, when they just stand there
Go
forever.
on, don't let him escape again.
But Pyro needs to testify.
No, you're not. I'm charging you if you shoot him. You about there are too many deaths on your watch. And too many escapes.
Oh my god, I remember, dude, when you bled out.
Like, the second I disappear...
I don't know that gun.
start
Do not know that
dying
gun.
or escaping, I am blaming you on this.
Blood lost moment. Susan moment. You alright, Pyro?
Blame the dictator path in
What is it, Pyro?
the brain.
You okay?
Honestly, it was kind of.
Yeah, I get one. But I look at the bright side.
Because it's like, it's fine if it's like a silly event, oh, we glitched all that, but it's like, it's an RP event, right? So it's like,
Yeah, I guess we'll
how
go
the
through
fuck do I
Well,
RP this bullshit?
Colonel. We had an escape
Mike?
attempt. He beat up an MP, stole the gun and outfit of this poor MP here. Then attempted to attack people while going up the stairs. He was apprehended by Fisher, Griffin, and Williams, who then managed to cuff him and, you know, get all the stuff back. He's currently naked. I don't know where he is exactly. I think he's over
Which
in
Griffin
the
was this?
Cave Johnson.
Seriously?
Yeah.
He's the Hulk, apparently, can punch through walls.
This guy
and
has
keep it out.
this guy is in so much trouble already, right? Do you know what he did last time?
Christ.
Yeah, I've heard something.
Yeah. Whatever you don't let him out of the handcuffs, you know?
What would
You. Gonna get a purple half of this one. Voyeur, really. Come home to your family. Yeah, I served.
By the way, when I was going through the building, just that building over there,
Yeah.
I couldn't open the doors without my weapon, so he was just waiting with like my weapon out, so I had to be unarmed to open the door where he was waiting behind.
Yeah. Did you know it was in there? Because otherwise you like call out like for us to get there, like
well, I
surround
know
him.
you told me basically.
Yeah, I mean next time maybe we should have been more people like surrounded it, and like because we could have just managed to.
Big Show was like, what?
Yeah, picture the storm off. Next time I'll just give you like CS gas, we'll gas him. Straight up. That's the thing we can do, you know. I just think, can we? Can we do that? I don't know if you know with CS gas. We have flashbangs. That's not really realistic, but I don't care. Fuck him.
An M84 flash grenade.
Dude, give him a night bank.
We gotta get a dog one. We gotta get dogs in there.
You want a shotgun? Actually, you want dog? Actually, hold on. Oh, he's back up. Cuff him.
I can't. Oh wait, there we go.
Pyro?
Yeah.
Got a gift for you, Pyro.
Oh, Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
It's
Oh my
it's
God.
gonna follow you, Pyro. Don't drive around the cuff.
Ouch! Ah! I need to get to
Really, really looks like an Arma. Really looks like an Arma 3 dog.
It's Pyro's new dog. Give a god dog. Get on your actual uniform, Griffin, and it's. Are you done interviewing now, or do you still have?
No.
No,
Still
we
got
still have
continue.
a few things to go through. Just this mess happened.
Yep.
See, this is why I keep a loaded 45 on me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I don't
know I'm
trust
not. I
any
know
of
I'm
it.
not technically. If
That
anything
is
happens.
So, I think I'm fine.
Alright. Well,
Fuck. What
after
the
that
fuck?
distraction. It's the wall killing each other. I literally standing here, the wall just ate me.
Yes. The wall.
Yeah, so, essentially,
I am requesting to speak to your highest rank officer. I have an important information to tell you. Can you show me to your highest ranked officer, please?
I just got a message from the highest rank officer. Actually, he told me to do something.
Did he say that I should go to his office so I can talk with him about something? That is...
No.
Major, are you okay?
I'm okay. I just saw some fucked up shit. I'm funny.
right, okay. And after the third time of Russell asking Henderson to stop, Henderson lifted up his rifle and shot Russell. Twice, I believe. Maybe even more. Oh, you'd have to hear the medics report. I was a bit caught up in the situation to be able to
But, do
gather.
you remember what rifle it was?
One of those German ones, I think.
Well, there's multiple
I-
kinds. I'm just curious.
I don't remember, honestly.
Alright, fair enough.
But it sounded like it was a miracle that he survived. So after shooting Russell to the ground, he turned to try to shoot me. I managed to beat him to the ground in time. That was that. He never ever answered any of our questions about why he was in that uniform or why he ran.
Well, the way he mentioned it, he...
I have no idea. Everything. I think everything. If you can think of it, I think he's done it. Oh.
User in your channel timed out.
And this is what he did before. This is why we thought he...
At this time, it was only me left because of Russell being on the ground in a circle, to prevent me from moving. And the squad lead, well, I've been shouted at for being, having to.
Just ate me up. He just disappeared.
User entered your channel.
Do you have your baton? Yeah?
Yeah, I had my baton. I couldn't use it though. Like I had to
Oh,
enter.
I
I had
know
to
why.
enter the room he was in without the baton because
Hang
the
on.
doors didn't work with the baton.
Why'd that dog?
Oh, the dog's my dog. Got an emotional so. Oh,
My dog.
goodbye dog.
Breakdown in trust of military police. Can you perhaps elaborate as to why that might be?
I'm not sure. I think it's more of a breakdown in the whole command structure, given that the whole of 1, 2. Time to scroll back. The whole of 1-1 left their command for a substantial duration, and
I'm gonna. What the fuck?
Well, complaints about abuse and whatnot that seem to be being ignored. Now, don't get me wrong here. The actions that were undertaken in this particular incident were completely justified, but I find it interesting that we also have similar accusations regarding an incident that did not involve violence at all prior, the one with Bobby Reese.
They don't seem to like authority, from what I'm gathering, at all. Given the fact we've had so many disobeying orders, I think we generally have a discipline issue throughout, not just towards the MPs, but towards the whole command structure.
The authority issue, I can see, but oh, the
Back in here.
No. I think you may have.
involving military police and around that with several prisoners that were beaten quite badly.
You
Could
also
that
have to
perhaps
remember
have
Benjamin
something to do
King
with it?
also beat the MPs quite badly.
Oh, I'm quite aware, but it wasn't simple.
The fucking dog keeps opening the prison door. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Oh, Chris King.
Continue.
Why does he have to be in? Right. So, Cave Johnson was a member of 1-3, and quite early on, he's been noted to abstain from his squad by Vanderlint. We discovered that he was near where one of the platoons was crossing the river, and
I wish this was my usual role. So where are these people connecting to? Because they're apparently not here. I don't know.
Here.
Oh. Yeah.
User joined your channel.
where we were.
Where the fuck did the other guy go?
You know what? I'm gonna test this shit out.
Hold on, what the fuck has Forrest been doing?
Hold on.
Did you just jump off?
Wait, how?
Yeah, see, I came out here to see what's going on. So he's literally blocking me in. No shit. Yeah, well, it takes a long time for me to do that, so,
Crossing. Wrong. I believe we had maybe 2 die in this crossing, and I would blame that on the fact that they were alerted to the situation. Anyway, he took on him. Cave Johnson took on himself to be a lone wolf and go and actively seek out the enemy alone. Disobeying commands to stay on the side of the river by 213, his squad, which he had long.
Also good.
I need to smoke out the RV. Keep a wash big show.
I am going in about a few minutes.
Fuck, well, I'll do
Have
this.
your rifle.
Yeah.
I'll send watch.
and give me your baton.
No.
No.
You know what? Actually, don't give me your baton. Give me your tourniquets.
No.
Yes.
The Henderson instance.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Americans better help soldiers out when they're in pain, and I seem to be in pain.
What is your pain? Where's your boo-boo?
Alright, thank you. Major, can we get Cave Johnson in
Alright.
here?
Yeah, if it Cave Johnson loads in, we can.
Okay, then let's get in King and let's sentence stuff here.
Well, Cave Johnson's loading in now, I believe.
Alright.
Then, load.
We'll sort this out.
Also, they'll need you down at the place, Gareth, so you need to hurry up.
Hello, Johnson.
Yeah, Cave is now. Go get Cave. Also, will you still need ferries to testify? Because you can jump in real quick and testify.
I don't think so. I think I remember this. Vaguely remembering it. Either way, even if it's not, Lawton claims to have basically seen the exact same thing. Unless Ferry remembers exactly who did this or something like that, in which case.
I don't think.
But if he
does.
if he doesn't have any more information than what Lawton gave me, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Again. I think we already did, didn't we?
We haven't told the ferry before, no.
We can if he wants, or he can give me something in writing. It's up to him. I need to think about that one anyways. That won't happen today.
Which one is this?
Vanderlyn.
Okay, yeah, fair. I don't think I'll bring up Cave anyways.
Okay.
But we gotta be careful with that guy.
Johnson?
Yeah, apparently he's really dangerous.
Yep. So, remind me what happened. Are we adding that to the charges?
I feel like we
Breaking
kinda
out.
should, to be honest.
Yeah, we probably should. Stealing a weapon. Was anybody injured in the event?
Yeah. 2 people were injured with batons, so like non-life threatening. But the person had a rifle.
Just assault.
So like,
Didn't shoot anyone though, did he?
I don't believe so, no. Nobody got shot.
Okay.
But you heard the gunshot, right?
Yeah, so it sounds like he fucking missed.
Not sure that was him firing though, I think it was the MP firing him actually. Yeah?
Right.
Can I have like a crate with like medical stuff?
Sure.
Is gun fault.
There's a dog. No. Johnson, get in here. Beat him.
User in your channel timed out. User joined your channel.
Come on.
Yo. Hello?
Wait, what the hell? What's happening? Who hit me? Just say. Yeah, but sorry.
Out in front.
I need a doctor now. Then I won't be at my full mind capacity.
Thank you.
Who gave him those glasses?
He did.
He did.
You're fucking a surgical kit.
Does he
So
need
what
glasses?
now?
Private
Or they need a
Johnson,
fucking
correct?
backpack.
Yes, sir.
You don't need a surgical
Okay.
kit.
Can you explain to me on March 31st an incident in which you
Was it another time ago,
apparently
was it?
seized a whistle and stole a boat?
Yes, I can, sir.
Go on.
Okay. So, I have heard people accusing me of stealing a boat and a whistle, and I do confess that I stole a whistle from a body of probably a sergeant, I think. Because I was actually just searching for more ammo, and I found a body, and then I saw he also had a whistle, and I just got interested, so I took that. Later on, I was trying because at some point I got how do you say? I fell a bit behind my squad, my unit. So I was trying to find them, and when I finally got to the boat area where they were going to cross, I was just like half a minute late, so I could see they were crossing over the river. And so I tried to yell to them to come back so I could get with them, but I don't think they could hear me. So I asked, if I remember correctly, one of the guys standing left behind, if it was okay to take the last boat, and he said fine. So I hopped in it, and then I saw some guys running down to the boat. So I asked if I should give them a lift over to the other side. So we sailed over to the position, and I set them off, and then I actually got in contact with my squad leader. So I asked him if it's okay if I sail back and try to get the rest of the guys, if anyone needs a ride over the river. So he said, okay, fine.
User joined your channel.
So then I sailed back, and then I was waiting because there wasn't really anyone left. And then, as like just, I got the instinct, maybe I should use the whistle that I have found earlier and maybe a signal, if they couldn't, if they didn't know I was there. So I tried to use it. First I was trying to figure out how to use it. And then when I figured it out, I was like blowing it a couple of times to signal like, a train. So like, doot doot, doot doot.
Are you aware that this whistleblowing likely attracted German attention and resulted in the deaths of at least 2 fellow soldiers?
No, I didn't actually, and I'm also sorry if it actually exposed our position or anything like that. But I do have a contradiction to that because I have observed through the most of the operation that there were heavy fire from the position where second platoon was over to the other side of the river. So I think the Germans probably knew already that there was some people over on the other side of the bridge. So I believe myself, I don't know if that's true, but I believe I didn't cause any extra attention to us other than what was already on us, unlike second platoon by the Germans.
Right. There is an accusation here that you also crossed the river yourself and proceeded to assault the German position by yourself, which resulted in your capture. Can you detail that?
One quick thing, Colonel, from my.
If you would, yeah, please, Major.
Yes, the Germans knew we were on the other side of the river, but what they weren't supposed to know was that we were crossing the river in boats. That's all.
Thank you.
Okay.
If you could elaborate on my question, please.
Yes. I was blowing the wind.
Well behaved. Relatively, I don't.
As I also have heard some people explain it, two guys, I can't remember who it was, but I
charges.
down to the boat while I was waiting and asked me, what the hell are you doing? And said, I need to stop, use the whistle. And that was, it was only then that I realized, oh wait, maybe it's actually a dumb move to blow the whistle. and you know, of course, I could see, okay, that's probably going to expose us. So when they asked me
You're
to
gonna have to
stop,
go. You guys
I
later.
stopped. I stopped
Awesome,
blowing
check
the
out.
whistle, and then I was thinking,
Do the
okay,
building first.
there probably is anyone left to go over the river. So I started the boat and then sail over to the other side. And
Sorry.
Oh, this one.
User disconnected from
beginning
your
to
channel.
assault the town, the German positions. So I was trying to find a spot to sail up to the coast and then stop my boat and hop out. And then through kind of the rest of the mission, I was trying to find my way over to my squad.
Ace fire.
But I feel like they were probably moving through the town quicker than me, so and it was also a bit chaotic, so I couldn't really find them. And you know, while I was trying to find them, I also understood and realized, oh, we are probably in enemy territory now, so I have to be careful. So I also like slowly walked around, searched the house, trying to find them, and at one point I got in a house and I could see my bodies, but then I heard a sound, someone yelling like, hand the hawk, behind me. And then I realized, oh shit, it's a German who has sneaked up on me. So I took my weapon and were ready to fight, and then I ran out in the hallway and saw him and we began to exchange fire back and forth. But due to some conditions out of character, server lag, in character now, it was very hard to hit each other. But then finally I got him, killed the German soldier, but I was also very hurt. So I was trying to go out of the house and find my way over to the friendly units while I was injured. So I couldn't really move very much. And then because of that, and probably because that German soldier who had sneaked up on me had probably alerted some of the other of his other German buddies. So at one point they ran over and pointed their weapons at me, and I couldn't really do anything to escape it, so I just had to surrender. So they captured me and moved, I probably think, a bit east of the town, and then was holding me there. So I was standing, and I felt like they kind of used me, they damn Germans, as human shield, because I was just standing out in the combat field while the Germans were fighting with my platoon. And then when they finally killed the German soldiers and come up to me, I was like, oh yes, guys, please free me, I'm friendly. So firstly they were like, oh hello, have you been captured? And I was set free, and then I was pleased, so I could finally try to find my squad again. But then somehow they suddenly, I don't know who has said that. You probably know that and the other officers, but someone had like put a arrest order on me because they figured that I had maybe deserted or something like that, because I had disappeared for a long time. So when I finally got freed by the Germans, I was then put in handcuffs and then very chaotically moved around to different squads by MPs trying to ask what do we have to do with this guy. They just knew I have to be arrested, but they didn't really know why. So at one point, someone I knew, I think from the MP, ran over to me, and then I asked, could I please get back to my squad? So we walked over to my squad, and then my squad leader was kind of like, probably because he got told by many others that I have done many bad things, which from my point of view I hadn't done. It was just a misunderstanding. He was like dismissive and like, oh, he's not with us. I don't know him. You can just put him back. and then I got transported back to the town at like the square where they have captured and set up a temporary base. And yeah, from that I got put in a jeep, and I just got told that we were going to drive down here to this prison where I had to
So,
wait until now. So
if you wouldn't
that's-
mind explaining to me an incident that has recently occurred in which you apparently escaped, managed to injure 2 MPs, and stole a rifle.
Yeah, that's yes, actually recently, and I have a good explanation for that. But I don't know. Are you like the highest ranked officer here? Because
That is correct.
it's a bit classified, like a secret contract I have with someone.
Okay. What contract?
I just have to ask before I'm going to reveal this information. Am I allowed to reveal classified information?
If it involves this incident, then yes, you're going to have to explain yourself.
Okay, fair enough. It's because the time while I was waiting in the prison, I actually got contacted someone who came and had a like secret meeting with me and asked me if I would be interested in getting hired as like an undercover security consultant for this prison. And then I said, well, why do you want me to do that? And then he explained because like the higher ranks up in the military structure wanted to get all the prisons for war criminals and the Germans to get checked if they were secure enough. So both German captured soldiers and people like me who have been accused of war crimes or like disobeying orders, if they could be kept securely in these prisons. So I accepted that deal. And then that incident was actually planned with him. I had to try to escape and see if it was possible to escape. And then, as my research concluded, when I got captured, now we are in this situation. I can see that clearly the security is not high enough here. So I have to at some point get back in contact with my contact from the military staff who hired me, and then tell him they have to improve the prison security of this compound. So incidents, like if a future incident with someone who really had malicious intent were to try to escape, then they could, you could all improve the security of this prison so that wouldn't happen in the future. So that's.
Do you
that's
have
my
a name and or code name of this contact?
Yeah, wait 2 seconds. Let me check in my notes. Let me see. What did I write down? Okay, here I have list. So I have wrote down. I don't really know much about him because it was kind of trying to keep. He was trying to keep it secretly, and also the guards he didn't really tell what it was. He just said he was a high-ranking official that needed to have a talk with me. But he said his name was. Wait, I don't think he said rank. He just said his name was Mr. Smith, and that the code name for this secret prison operation, or like prison security testing, was codename Bluebird. And I don't know if this is specific for this prison or if it's like a general operation, but you can probably ask higher ranked officials if they are willing to tell you that information.
Okay, thank you. Please return Johnson to his cell for a moment.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Follow me.
Yeah, hold on. Let's go hold on. Yeah.
Out of character, it's like I knew he was gonna fucking say that.
I actually didn't because here's the thing.
I knew he was.
He came up with this all by himself, right? Then he asked
Oh
me
my
to come over the
God.
code for him in DMs, and I was like, "This is your idea. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do, right?" But then I realized
Oh
how fucking
my
funny it would be if I told him to say that, so I did.
Let's fucking do it.
I thought it would be
Alright.
too funny.
I can go for it.
Okay. It's
Major, what do you make of that nonsense?
the fact that none of the guards saw this happen. I will say that he sounded very confident. To the point where I might believe this guy might be legitimately insane.
I honestly, considering the whole list of things here, Angler, what do you make of that?
I think he's just trying to get out of a sentence.
I completely agree. I think I just got sold a very interesting story, and that is about it.
That's very
You
interesting. though.
did.
Very long
Alright.
too. Holy shit.
Yeah. It's most definitely not even how you go about testing our various prison methods.
Usually gets.
Especially one as field deployed as this.
It's literally just a building we found in France.
Indeed it is.
Alright.
Means he's talking out of his ass.
Well, I guess we can get a ferry up to get up now.
Yes, let's talk to Ferry, and if King is here, we'll talk to him after.
Yeah, King is
deal
there.
with addressing that after.
Do you have a for Henderson? Do you have a in there?
For Henderson?
Yeah, the grenade guy.
No, Henderson wasn't the grenade guy, that was Haverford.
Oh yeah, Haverford then.
I know what I'll do with Haverford.
Well, let me know when I'll give him a message so they can come on for the verdict.
Sure. Okay.
But let's get Ferry up first.
Alright, Private First Class Samuel Ferry, correct?
That's correct. How can I help?
And making sure they get home alive.
Doesn't really sound like a court-marketable offense.
To give me any more information as to the identity or identities of the perpetrator or perpetrators?
Well, all I know is that it must have been somebody from 1-3, because we just moved up to near the river line, and I was told to go and check on their status in terms of ammunition. Looked around. There was somebody surrendered in the middle of the street with a bunch of them around them. Heard a shot because I just turned away, heard the shot, looked around. Chap was dead on the floor, and a bunch of them ran off towards where I later found Squad 1-3.
Okay, do you have any information regarding which specific individual or how many were in the group that were there?
I'm afraid not. I would say there was between maybe 4 or 5 of them.
Okay. Anything more that you can provide that might narrow that down?
I'm afraid not, no. I went to speak to them all after they'd reached right up by the riverside after they'd...
Hold on. What is happening to my head?
Can you come in? I have to hear you, man.
I'm not entirely sure.
Down here to the side. Can you please give us some privacy? We have to discuss.
For the prisoner, or is he with the rest of his men at the river?
Well, they were all by the river by the time I caught up with them.
About how much time had passed by the time you caught up with them?
Maybe a minute? 30 seconds, a minute, something like that.
Okay. Where was the sergeant? Was he, which part of the line was he on? Where did you find him?
He was between the route. So he was in the buildings. So they had people out on the riverbank along with an allied casualty somehow. I don't know how that had happened. Then there was like a little building with a sort of tunnelled walkway, and the squad leader was there with the rest of the men.
Did any of the individuals from the street run into the building, or just to the river?
I think they must have gone through the building because it's like a sort of an archway up to the river, so they must have gone through the building.
Was the staff sergeant on the second or first floor?
Ground floor.
Ground floor. Okay, that's everything for now. Thank you.
Okay, no worries.
Probably message Haverford to help.
I have,
as well.
and then we'll give him a minute. By the way, Ferry, if you want to leave, you can. You can also stay around if you want to hear the rest of the court.
Alright, thank you.
But if you just leave the area and then, like, you know, exit the game, it's up to you. Thank you for coming. I want to give him a few minutes because something amazing just happened to himself and I don't want to disturb him.
What the fuck?
No, I can't say it. You don't have to kill it yet. It's basically because I just realized he doesn't know this guy who just said the Bluebird bit, right? Has no clue about the actual Bluebird bit.
Yeah, I'm completely aware of that.
So he now asked the guy who made the Bluebird bit if he had heard that name before. So I want to see how bad this gets, okay? Like before we get him up there, I want to see how bad this gets. Like if these two schizophrenic people are gonna like fucking enable themselves to like fucking take over the world or some shit, you know? Maybe the Bluebird is real at this point. It's like some fucking omnipresent thing that just gets into people's minds and fucks everything up. I don't know, man. The idea itself is what breaks everyone.
This is out of character. Did you know that Project Bluebird, I believe, was the code name for the development of the F-15?
Was it? Okay. Maybe that's what
it
they
was.
Let me see if I can get hold of him, of any of the other people before we go. Just because it would be kind of funny to let him talk a bit. But I'll give him like 2 minutes and then I gotta stop talking. I can already feel it.
Yeah, sure. Let's just get this over with.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can go get a hang of him. I don't know if there he is.
There is a war crime right there. Run off.
Yeah, I think they're done. Let's go get him. I'll go get him. They gotta be a move.
But no other gems around, so
Griffin?
Yep.
Get a king up here.
Can you climb this?
Yes, you can, but it takes him a bit longer than to just like get out and run, you know?
It's something.
Right, Pyro.
Like now they have a person standing here watching the fence, so like every time somebody jumps out, you know. Hey, you wanna help watch the prisoners?
I'll probably head out in a minute, I think, but thank you.
Okay, Pyro, you're guarding the cells.
Pyro?
It's been nice. Yeah.
So good luck. You're alone with You're alone with Cave Johnson again.
Wait, I'm not. He told me to go with this guy.
No, he said you're
Guys,
guarding.
guarding the cells.
Come on, Barry.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Good luck.
Thank you. You'll need it, man. Wait. Did you see that?
Ping for you.
Thank you. Steps out.
Yep, that's me.
So, in regards to an incident in which you assaulted an MP, my understanding about this is that due to one of your squad members, despite the situation and the justified actions of the MPs in that conflict,
Don't you just
on your part. As such, I am ordering you be confined for a period no less than 6 months and issued a $500 fine. That will be all. You may return him to his cell if you have nothing else to say.
Okay. Is there any way we can waiver these charges?
On what grounds?
On the MP's fault for...
I'm a bit AFK now because I'm talking to a friend.
Judgment to incapacitate an individual who had just shot one of them, Staff Sergeant.
They attacked first, if anything. With
The
no warning
individual
whatsoever.
was wearing a German uniform with a German weapon.
His clothes were dirty, you could say. His weapon malfunctioned, you could say.
His
Twice, was it?
weapon was a German rifle. Or by some accounts, a German submachine gun. I can't exactly say that was a dirt.
Hella fucking weird.
Go first.
Wow, okay. That's supposed to lead the way.
You wanna give Cliff Dungeon the verdict already?
Hmm?
You wanna give Cliff Dungeon the verdict already?
Yeah, let's not getting shot if that's with anybody. I know that there's at least one lieutenant who
And
wants that to
the
happen.
captain wants it, but I know that we don't
Yeah.
really execute people unless it's for murder.
Yeah, it has to be extremely bad, and unfortunately, well, fortunately for him, it's not that bad.
Oh, it's pretty fucking bad. Let's be honest. He's not seen that I've played in a while.
Yeah.
You wanna sit right here in the street?
Griffin, bring up Cape after what you've done, by the way. I'm guessing that's a dishonorable discharge with that, or?
Oh, yeah, plus probably about 15 years confinement.
Well, no, I mean this guy.
For Johnson?
Not Johnson, King.
No.
No,
No, actually not.
just 6 months in the break and you know,
The
fine.
$500 fine, yeah.
Alright, that's a lot of money.
Because he punched the MP twice. That's the MP wasn't seriously injured, and I'm giving him a bit more benefit of the doubt than I probably should. But
Possibly.
this isn't enough to get him tossed.
Yeah, I agree.
If the MP was seriously injured, or he had attempted to kill the MP or something like that, yeah, he'd be in a lot more trouble. But the way I
As far as I
understand
understand, it was also just him trying to push the MP sort of off the guy. Even though it was a
yeah,
dumb
it's
excuse.
also that
You
if
know?
this is one of his squad mates who just got the shit kicked out of him, and I'm assuming it's just a lapse in judgment, considering that he also saw what happened. But it's,
Yeah. Heat of the moment situation, and sometimes those heats in the moment situations get you impersonated.
Hey, how do you open the
Take it
door?
to the
I
cell.
couldn't open the door. Oh, it's right there.
Go in.
severe. It's not good. It's not bad. Unfortunately, I think that kind of might be a campaign. I think basically any decision I make here, though, is kind of a campaign.
In 6 months, he's out. That's no coming back from that. He's gone.
Yeah, it's like that for basically everyone.
The next event is the last combat event you're doing.
Yeah, when would that date be? Because
That's gonna be the 27th of May. That's when it's gonna be the final one. It's like not in like
yeah,
character
I've
wise.
heard it's probably out too. Then shit.
We are in like March right now, right? We
Well,
start
yeah,
getting.
it's-
We gonna
yeah,
the last
31st.
battle is going to be
30.
like in late April, early May, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Mid-April, maybe. Like so, it's going to be like over by the time they get there.
Yeah, it's gonna be the case for a good number of.
You are, by the way, invited to the epilogue if you want. This is gonna be like a short little thing. Party.
Oh god.
But that's gonna be people getting drunk and people fucking shit up. So you know, it's gonna be fun.
Just stay away from that.
No, that you should be there exactly for that reason, because that way, Hobbs, we don't have to do a whole court martial. Because you can just see what they did and just give them a fucking prison sentence and be over with it, you know? You can literally just like fucking do that, like that fucking, you know.
Is it this way?
No.
You can just give him the sentence at the spot, you know?
It's not this way.
At least it's not. Yeah.
Hold on.
No, it's
Are
not.
you sure? Are you sure?
User disconnected from your channel.
What are you doing?
He was just striking him out of nowhere. I cannot idly stand by.
Hold on, that's not it. This guy's getting... You did not just do that!
That's another fucking combo.
You don't just strike an MP! He knows what he's doing!
I have been telling him multiple times not to just strike people.
You didn't! The guy was running away!
He was running the fuck away, you idiot!
Put the goddamn baton down!
Hey! Who hit me? I wasn't running away.
You were going... Get
This
up
is-
and walk
this is,
with him.
This is abuse of power.
Get up!
I will get. I want my attorney.
Open your mouth again.
Damn, watch
Okay,
your...
okay.
That is also an abuse of power.
Private, first of all, I need you to lock the damn nut, well, not into my gut. Second of all, I need you to go back to the cells. I'll take care of this from here on. Am I clear?
I have to get a medic now to look at me. I am injured. I can't be fully aware at the court. If I'm.
He is getting a medic. I want to die.
If I have a head
Is
injury.
that bad?
No,
Can,
but
can
he-
you please get me a medic?
You have to get him. This guy is a medic.
And a small cut.
I'll take care of him.
Are you a medic?
You have to stay here. Touch him up. Because the injuries is honestly not a big.
I can see I have a cut and a bruise on my arm. I think he really hit me hard. So I would like to.
Not on your arm, it's
report-
not on your... Okay.
Oh yeah.
You got
okay,
off easy. You have no idea how easy you've been off.
Yeah, you could be hurt so much fucking more with these buttons.
These guys are giving people brain damage. You are lucky you're still alive, to be honest.
Look at my clothing. My fine clothing for this court has also.
This is not
been
fine, Cloud. This is your station uniform.
I
This
want
you
to have.
This you literally tried to throw away 5 minutes ago.
No. I don't know anything about that.
Just get moving.
Okay.
Jump. Take a right.
Okay.
Right
Okay.
off. Yeah, there you go. Apologies, Colonel.
Right. Well, I hate to have to do this considering off of what just happened. My most sincere apologies for that incident. Unfortunately, due to, well, frankly, a high degree of incompetence, as well as the result of at least 2 soldiers, the deaths of 2 individuals as a result of your actions, combined with a severe degree of other nonsense between disobeying orders and theft of government property, well, as well as a prison escape and the assault of 2 military police and a laundry list of other things, I am going to have to sentence you to, well, frankly, roughly 10 years. That might be reduced pending a medical psych evaluation, and dishonorable discharge. Do you have anything that you'd like to say before you are taken back to your cell?
It was a honor to serve for the United States Army. That's what I have to say.
Well, thank you. Griffin, if you may return this man.
Okay, Johnson, take the lead.
Let me see Morg. Actually, let's bring him to the truck, Griffin. We bring him to the main prison.
The main prison, what is it? What is he being sent?
Well, we're saying bring him back to the States where they'll serve the sentence. So, yeah.
Alright. Okay, Johnson, follow me then.
We're going to bring him here. And this is also to give him one last chance to actually, let's see.
Jesus Christ.
I want to see that, their character's gone. They're not coming out of this, right? So I want to give him a chance to at least have some fun in it. You want a gun?
What was this then?
You, Fish, you want a gun?
Do I want a gun? Yeah, sure.
Go with him, Lord.
What am I getting a gun for? I'm concerned.
Because we're gonna put him in the truck now and they're gonna drive, so we'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, I have a pistol.
There you go. Take mine.
Alright, well, the next one would be Haverford if he's on.
I don't think Alpha will be on. I think we'll be done for now.
That's fine.
So you can go, and then I think there might be one last court case before the epilogue.
Yeah, for
Damn, Major, where were you keeping this?
Fuck it. The white one.
For Haverford, it's probably gonna have 3 months confinement.
Just give me a written verdict for those 2 tonight if you can. Or something.
Yeah, and then there's Henderson, and I've got to think about.
If you can give me the 2 others tonight.
As I mentioned, this doesn't really need to be written, but for Reese, I will leave that up to company or platoon to figure out what happens with Reese, if he's reassigned or not, or if he was reassigned or not to a different squad. That's not really my business. If there is concern of a disciplinary issue, and if the, what the fuck?
Hold on. Hold on, give him a minute. Gareth! You're bringing Chris too. You know Chris? Stop the engine! The engine! Gareth! You're bringing Chris too.
Oh. Try staying there.
Where's Hobbs? Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, for Reese, that's a platoon combat level thing. Who the hell taught this man how to drive?
I don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking that you write the verdict for those two tonight if you can, so they can get it.
Yeah, I'll see what I can.
And then the last one you'll write when you really fucking feel like it.
Yeah.
And then I'll let you know when the last one is. We'll be soon done.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
It's gonna be in a long time.
Yep. Then Red Army campaign.
Well, after the British one, that's the next one in the plan. You get to bump people in that one if you show up for that one.
Get to what?
I still need a Sukapara for Dunkirk.
Oh yes, that's right. I will hit them with gunfire.
You can.
There's no escape.
You're gonna use cat twos. That's gonna be a mess anyway.
I was gonna 20 mil because Arma 3 mods are retarded.
Well, if you get them at the 20 mil, they're gone. You know that.
Well, yeah.
Well,
too far to the left or too far to the right. It'll hurt.
By the way, you might want to drive a bit further this time because you usually find you about dead on the side of the road. By the way.
Okay.
If you think of that. Well, I don't want to get in. I want to do that. I want to salute you and say, see you next time. Oh my god. Maybe take a detour. Here's another car. I don't know what happened. What happened? God damn it. You know where they went? You know what way they took? It's on. I know where they are. Let's see over there to the right. Yeah. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna go catch these guys till they're down. I'm gonna drive up to so fast as I can. Let's see if we can yell at him. Colonel, I know where they are. Okay. With me. Do you see that slide I just did?
Yeah.
Ruined it by that though. That's you look at it. The thing is, no matter what they do, they're not gonna escape. There's a dog. Yeah.
This way.
go this way, I'm right down this way. Keep your eyes peeled. Why did you guys shoot the tires? Whoa. There's a truck! There's a truck! There's a guy in the back.
Get him out.
Whoa! They got him! They got him! Come on. No. Where is his fucking hands? I can fucking tie him up.
Jesus Christ.
Where are the other people?
There was the last one. There's one here that's dead.
Dead. Well, where's the other?
Okay, I'm just gonna go and apprehend this prisoner.
This one is alive. This one is dead. Cave Johnson is dead.
Yep.
Where's the last one though?
Ah, my fucking jawline.
Carson.
Where's Carson?
Carson's right here.
Carson,
Oh
Carson
shit.
is not
Carson, no! Good.
He's trying to escape.
Yeah,
He's
he's
trying
good.
to escape.
What do you mean?
What?
What? He's not escaping. He's standing
Trying
still.
to escape.
What do you mean?
He's trying to escape.
The about to escape to the fucking afterlife now. Patch it.
Christ.
What do you mean? What do you mean? They were trying to escape. You're just a guy in handcuffs.
He's trying to escape.
What do you mean?
Escape.
He's...
I didn't manage to get the handcuffs on him. I was trying to patch him up and he ran.
Oh.
And now he's glitched.
How is he still alive?
I don't know, but he's not going.
Never mind. Well, there's two dead. There's one alive.
Well, at least we don't have to deal with the court martial.
But there's still one alive.
Hello, good boy.
My dog!
Yeah.
Hold on.
Does the dog
Whiskey.
follow you?
Yeah, the dog.
such a problem.
Wait, maybe the dog can find. I wish I could actually make the dog go somewhere. We need to find out. The thing is, we know that the last person, right? So I want to point out, they fucking planned an ambush on us. This was fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't fucking apprehend him when he assaulted officers.
Yeah, we should have.
Alright,
We should have.
Where is King?
That's the one we don't know. The thing is that he can't have gotten far. He's on foot, right?
I don't know. You can get pretty far on it, for honest.
Fucking dead. Michael
There's
Grimes
been a
is
lot of talk
fucking
about
dead.
police brutality here, but the only reason there's been brutality is because we have been constantly harassed.
I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. We're actually gonna send the dogs on him. Watch this. I have a really good idea.
Oh my fucking god.
Let me show you my idea, okay?
Follow him.
Yes, I'm gonna make it follow him. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Where's the dog?
I'm gonna spawn it in now. Hold on. Hold on.
And then runs in circles and stuff.
Where the dog?
That's the dog. That dog is going to run to him. Follow the dog.
Follow the dog.
Follow the dog.
Follow the dog. Sorry, we haven't you guys very watching. Take the car. Actually, I'll take the car.
Team of the dog only follow them. Go, boy.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh shit.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Move it.
Right, you wanna get in?
Yeah.
I'll keep the engine off while you get in.
On my end.
Oh, we found him. How is he alive?
Careful, careful.
Whoa. Ah! What the fuck?
Beating down hot. Wait, we've got to. Oh, did
Me,
he?
you knocked over it.
Ow.
I'm sorry.
He's very slow. He's fine now.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll go and.
My fucking jawline.
I'm gonna go and.
Is that really your ribs?
Privately.
You should have run, man. The dogs might have lost scent if you kept running.
Well, I guess that's it for me.
Hopefully, unless you want to reassure everything goes as planned, huh? Anything you want to add to this information? Another few years, maybe?
Nice.
Yeah, he's got.
No.
We haven't got some.
Oh, that's a big find.
Well, I guess that dog was really useful, huh?
Right, I'll load him up into the car.
Alright, I'm gonna log off then.
I can't fucking believe the medic did that and the medic's now dead. God damn it!
The medic died.
Did I hit something?
You ran it over! I got away.
I ran him over!
It's in there.
Oh no!
Private Washington, reporting for duty.
Well, welcome. You're a bit late for the escape. We got the dogs at him. We found the dogs. We set the dogs at him.
Trying to help patch this moron up.
The guy hadn't considered the fact we had dogs that was gonna snip him down.
Large emotion. Have you guys been shooting him?
No, he got run over by a
yeah.
car.
We shot him in the car when they ran away.
Oh, yeah, we did do that.
Oh.
Don't know how he survived.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lucky,
that's actually why I'm here.
Took them
I'm
out.
here to report that there was belief that a German spy had moved out here to try to.
Well, that's
bring out
really
some
good for you.
leads
A
with
German
the
spy helped you escape. That's great.
I am shocked.
Very shocked. Spy.
Spy. I am
I don't
very
know.
shocked. He had a very subtle accent, sir.
Danish accent though.
I don't know. I just got intel from command and I was told to run out here as quickly as I could. But when I came to the compound, it seemed abandoned, and I was lucky enough to find you.
Wait, where is he? Why did? Please don't run him over again.
I'm surprised we have some.
I don't know if I'm gonna deal with more today.
He was the spy.
The spy.
I am the spy.
Anyone else want in?
Forrest, what the hell do you mean we have spies?
Well,
We have
apparently it
spies.
turned out the medic was a spy.
I don't think I can.
I'm driving this into the ocean, by the way.
Alright, well, somebody else.
Don't do that. We are bringing him to the fucking prison.
It's just like each court martial leads to another fucking.
Stop the man before he fucking gets himself court-martialed. Somebody just after the man before
Kill
you.
the medic.
Get in the car. Bishop, get in. We need to catch. Angler, we need to catch this guy
Alright.
before he fucking kills someone. Ready to go. He's going. Didn't he just say he was gonna drive the command into the ocean? Oh, the dog! We know the dog's gonna show us the way. Why? Where's the other guy? Where's the last MP?
those custom red sleeves?
Me? Oh my god, I'm covered in blood.
Drink this out. They are drinking, that is actually true, yeah. You got pink pants, hey yo.
Shut up. How bad injured are you? Holy shit! My tourniquet is it's just 8 scratches. What happened to you? Don't you dare! It's just small tear, she'll be fine. I'll keep driving, we need to find this guy. I'm in gunshots. I have a man, can you heal my wound too? What just happened?
I'm still bleeding from my arm.
Yeah, it reopened.
Hold on a minute, I can fix that.
There we go.
Take the tourniquet off that limb and then put it on.
No, you're fixed now. Should be fine.
Bizarre. I put the tourniquet back on, it made me feel funny.
Garrett? What the fuck, Garrett? Oh no, he's dead. He's not dead. Oh, he is. He is. They all died. From whatever just happened. But I'm pretty sure that's not gonna be canon, the fact that they died.
Everybody out of the game.
Yeah, we can exit now. What the fuck? Don't really care. Canonically dead now.
Crying that. That was just so funny.
That ambush you planned was.
I'm so happy I was on a throwaway character.
Yeah, very good you were. Holy shit, you died.
Because the character actually playing the campaign, no, he would never have done this. But like,
You couldn't resist
like,
the
I could cause
intrusive
some
force.
By the way,
one, is
just
that what
driving
happened?
down the road and finding that a bitch
like,
truck.
The force was like, hey, we might need a medic. I was like, fuck yeah, I'll do something dumb.
A human went before because the thing is, we didn't even cheat to
who
find
should I try
human.
to bust out?
We didn't even cheat.
Oh
like,
no.
Over some minor discussions, I kind of like resulted with, well, I'll try to get Kate out.
Did you die in the end, Gareth?
Like planned the whole idea that there was a German spy trying to get him out because of his story and so on.
Yeah, did you die in the
By the
end?
way, if you've been trying to speak for us, I can't hear you.